Uh-oh. Whoops. Hello, my Baka family, and as you can see from either the title or the picture right here, I am going to be doing something really, I think, different, because I don't believe anyone's done it yet. I haven't checked. Now, I know I haven't done anything in like a month, so if nobody's really thought of this idea, then they must not be very creative or listening to their suggestions in the comment sections. But this is something I just came up with, and it is what if Naruto had haki. Now, I was planning to do what if Asa had haki, but my knowledge of the Black Clover universe is kind of lacking right now. Most because I haven't watched the episode since the Witch's Forest. So I'm gonna catch up on that before I start doing any what ifs on that. And I need to actually do some catching up on freaking My Hero while I'm talking, because I haven't seen that since, like, the fight with One For All. But no, it's after the hero license exam. Scratch the One For All thing, but point is I have to catch up. So, and because I already know Naruto like the back of my hand almost. And because my brothers repeatedly watched it, so I pretty much have no choice but to know it at this point. I'm going to be doing this. I mean, it seems unique. Relatively new. And before anyone asks, yes, Naruto is going to get Conqueror's Haki. He's going to have all three types. Now, I really only plan to give Naruto Haki, but no, if y'all want me to, I could give other hockey types to other characters. I don't know. It really depends on y'all. I'm not really planning on it, but I will if y'all want me to. If you want them to have all three or just two types. Well, actually, no. Whoever's going to get Conquer Hockey is going to be up to me to decide, but if you want a particular person to have all three, I'll think about it. Anyways, how is Naruto gonna get Conqueror's Haki? Well, not Conqueror's Haki, but Haki in general. Well, you have to be born with Conqueror's Haki first and foremost. And since Naruto is technically the self-proclaimed child, well, not self-proclaimed, but proclaimed to be the child of destiny, he's going to be born with it. Just off rip. I was going to give Naruto Conqueror's Haki anyway to begin with. But for him to learn how to utilize Haki, it's going to be all during that fateful encounter with Mizuki. Mizuki. Hey, Naruto. I know you didn't pass the test and all, but I'm here to give you one more shot. Naruto. How? I already failed again for the third time. Mizuki. But there's this secret graduation test. And if you can pass it, it proves that you have the skills and the mentality to be a ninja. Naruto perks up after he doesn't after hearing Mizuki say this, but he gets a little hopeful. Then he asks Mizuki what this secret test is. And Naruto, still gullible and all that, he gets tricked into stealing the secret scroll of sealing. But while he's out and about, while he's in the Hokage mansion, pretty much stealing the scroll of sealing, that burp didn't want to come out. Naruto sees this other scroll. The scroll had a little seal that said Kai on it, or Ki. And on the back it said Ha. Now, Naruto would, I would believe Naruto would be curious in this scroll, so he would take it too. And he's like, who knows? Maybe I'll get bonus points if I do this. And, he jumps out. he jumps through the window because, well, there's already way too many people inside the building to sneak by, and he hightails it to the forest. Now, for Naruto to learn the steps of observation haki and ornament haki, I'm going to have to, like, set back Mizuki's arrival for, like, a couple of hours. Why? Because Naruto's a dunce. He's a dunce. He's not that intelligent. He doesn't, like, reclaim knowledge as much as we would like. As I would like for him to. And if I just gave him photographic memory, I'd be lying on the entire Naruto storyline, to be fair. But anyway, Naruto first learns the multi-Shaolin Jutsu easy. Okay. Yeah, he learns it easily. Mostly because he has a, like, giant amount of chakra, and he could just use that technique to throw out as many clones as he wants. Now, when it comes to the Haki Scroll, Naruto reads it and he tries to understand, first off, ornament haki, because, well, he would piece together ornament means, like, hardening or strengthening. And knowing Naruto, he'll be more strength-based, because, you know, he's a street brawler. If he has more strength on him, he can pack more of a punch. But then he sees observation. Okay, it's like observation is, if I remember, being able to sense your opponent within a 360-degree radius with your eyes closed, which is how a lot of the people in One Piece can, like, sense friggin' 500 enemies coming at them from all areas. And to be fair, observation haki pretty much gives you a Hawkeye view of, well, yourself and everyone around you. If I'm being fair. I believe Dark King Rayleigh said something about observation haki being the most important one out of all, well, not important, but, like, most promising and potent one out of all three types, except for Conquerors, but, So, let's just say, I'm gonna give Naruto this, a pen and paper. So he writes down the instructions for observation and hardened haki. He sees this last one that says Conquerors and notices that it doesn't really have many instructions to it, just that it exists. And only specific people are born with this ability. And they have to, it's like, takes years of training to master said haki type. And that would just bomb Naruto out, because it says Conquerors or the Color of Kings, and it seems to be more promising than the other two. It seems to have more power, which it does. So now, Naruto has those notes and stuff, and he has placed the notes in his back pocket. Then he wraps that scroll up, put it back in his pocket. Before he could, like, put away the scroll of healing, Mizuki arrives. He's like, Naruto, great job. Now, hand the scroll to me so I can take it back to the Hokage Tower. Naruto, he was about to give it to Mizuki before Iruka shows up and be like, no, Naruto, don't do it. It's a trap. And all the other good stuff. Now, upon hearing that it's a trap and Mizuki was lying to him, Naruto starts, regretting life decisions, like, pretty quickly. One, he broke into the... only reason he starts regretting life decisions fairly quickly is because he may be dunce, but he's not an absolute idiot. He broke into the Hokage's tower, which is a very big error on his part. Because everybody already hated him. Two, he may not know why everyone hated him, but it was going to make everybody hate him more. And if everybody hated him more, then nobody would give him the benefit of the doubt and would just outrip try to kill him. Well, even more so than they already were. And three, Naruto just wanted people to recognize him for him, not some demon fox they keep talking about. Yes, People has always yelled at Naruto that he's the demon fox, so he would know about that from the beginning. Mizuki, on the other hand, doesn't know that, so when Mizuki tries to put Naruto down by calling him the demon fox, and that's why everybody hated him, that he's the cause for the destruction of the village and the death of the fourth Hokage and all that, Naruto's like, I already know about the fox thing, but I didn't know about the village thing. So now he's even more stuck in thought. Very deep thought at that. And Mizuki seizes this advantage to try to take out Naruto in one fell swoop with this giant shuriken, which I do not know why he has or why he needs, and chucks it at Naruto. Still don't know how, but okay. Then Iruka jumps in the way of the flying shuriken, and Naruto, witnessing the sight of someone actually giving her life to defend his, something just snaps in him. His mind goes blank. He doesn't know what's going on. But while all this is happening to Naruto, Iruka is trying to get Naruto to run, but the next thing he knows, Iruka feels like this sudden pressure. And let's be fair, to begin with, Naruto's will was already much, much stronger than Mizuki's. And at the same time, well, now that I think about it, when Luffy did a lot of the Conqueror's Haki on accident, it didn't really affect his teammates, so let's just say when Naruto's first time using it was that moment when he thought Iruka was gonna die. And he was just so focused on his life, Iruka's life, and trying to figure out how to do this, that, and the other. He just blinks out and unconsciously uses Conqueror's Haki. Iruka feels the pressure, and Mizuki just feels this, like, overwhelming presence that pretty much trumps him and his willpower alone, and he pretty much faints. Now, why, even though Mizuki is much stronger than Naruto? Because plot, okay? Because plot. Naruto defeated Mizuki with like literally 1,000 shadow clones, 100,000 shadow clones, either or. So why couldn't he defeat him with Conqueror's Haki? Yeah, Conqueror's Haki is much stronger than the shadow clone jutsu anyway. Anyways, yeah. So Naruto's now like out and unconscious, and Iruka's just right there with this shuriken in his back. Get away, hiccups. And Iruka manages to pull out the giant shuriken, and well, I would believe Iruka knows a little bit of first aid jutsu, so he would heal that wound the best he can, then lay back against the tree with the unconscious Naruto right beside him. Cause first time using Conqueror's Haki, yeah, he would be out of it. Mizuki's like already down for the count. Naruto doesn't know how to control it, so yeah, he would like only knock him out and not make him like submit. But anyways, when Naruto wakes up, he wakes up right beside a sleeping Iruka too. And the scroll ceiling's already gone, because the Anbu came by and took that thing and just dipped, because Naruto was already unconscious and Iruka was just right there guarding Naruto. Because, well, he believed the Anbu would try to kill him for stealing it, so he had to clear up Naruto before they did do that. And once they were safe, Iruka he himself just fell asleep because he wasn't going to move anytime soon. I mean, that thing hit him directly in the spine. So, yeah. I mean, the Anbu offered to help him to the hospital, but Iruka's like, nah, I'm going to just sleep here with my student. And Anbu were like, alright, fine. They just take the scroll and leave. They didn't bother to take the haki scroll because, well, they didn't think it would be important. I mean, in let's just say in this world, nobody really knows what haki is. So when Ambu sees this haki scroll, they're like, it must be something like C, D rank related. So it's not that important. Yeah. Why would Naruto need to know if he has the scroll? Because he's not going to just bring out the scroll all willy-nilly. Like I said, he may be a dunce, but he's not an idiot. Anyways, all that said and out the way, once Naruto wakes up, he notices that the scroll's gone, and he notices that Mizuki's gone as well, because, well, the Ambu took him to prison. And he also sees that he's right beside Iruka, who's also looking down at Naruto right now with, like, the stern expression of a disappointed father, an angry teacher, and an all-around just glad guy that Naruto's alive. So yes, Iruka doesn't know whether to hit Naruto for being an idiot, or hug Naruto for being alive. Then, in the confusion of emotions, you look at this like, here you go, Naruto, you pass. Just gives Naruto his headband. He's like, I'm proud of you. You managed to perform the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Although he knows that was Conqueror's Haki, he was like, he probably thinks that Naruto doesn't know what he did, so he's like, I'm gonna just chuck it up with he did the Shadow Clone Jutsu and beat Mizuki. So that's what he did. And to be fair, it wouldn't be completely far from the canon, so it's better than literally him outright saying that Naruto just stared the guy down and defeated him. Makes much more sense to say the Shadow Clones did it. Really does. Anyways. Yeah. So Iruka gives Naruto his hip, and then he's like, alright, Naruto, get to training, because in 5 months, y'all are gonna be selecting into teams. Naruto's gonna be like, wait, in 5 months? Ah, but, I don't know where to start, I don't know how to train, someone help me. And Iruka's like, boy, calm down. You got it. I'm pretty sure you still have that scroll, too. Naruto's like, what scroll? The haki scroll, Naruto. I've seen you, pull it out before Mizuki. Naruto looks away. He's like, I don't know about that. Iruka proceeds to hit Naruto in the head very hard that a sound could be heard across the entire village. Even the Hokage is like, ugh, Naruto, wait, what you do? And Naruto's like, just holding his head in absolute pain. He's like, why? Iruka's like, that was for stealing the scroll, sailing Naruto. Naruto's like, sorry. I thought it was a secret test. Iruka, yeah, that's what I thought you would say. Hit him in the head again. Ah, what was that for? And Iruka would say, that's for making me worry. And Naruto's like, sorry. Then Iruka proceeds to hug Naruto. He's like, this is new. I don't know what this is. This is weird. Because I would believe Naruto had never, gone a hug in, his entire childhood, so it'll probably be the first for him. And on top of that, Iruka's always looked at Naruto like a son, to be honest. But, anyways, Iruka then puts his hand on Naruto's shoulder and is like, you'll do fine, Naruto. He's like, and then he would say, train on that haki thing. Your, chakra control seems to be lacking, but if you could master 2 different types of energies at once, then who knows? Maybe you'll, become Hokage faster than you may think. That perks up Naruto very much. Because I believe his goal was still to become Hokage. I would like to believe that still. But his goal will change over time. It will. I'm saying this now. Get away from here, ACP Foundation. Anyways. The 5 months of training starts. I believe it was 5 months of training. I don't remember. I'm not sure. That's what I said in my last one. That's what I'm going to say in this one. Naruto, he doesn't train in the village. He goes out in the forest and starts training. He studied over the notes of observation haki long enough in his room to somewhat remember the steps to it. And because he's studying, it will increase his knowledge. But he'll still be an absolute idiot. Alright? Alright. Okay. So, Naruto has his eyes closed and he's using his senses and trying to, like, use observation haki. Now, when something tries... No, not tries, but, let's just say the animals in... No. Scratch that. Naruto was walking so deep into the forest that he manages to come across animals that could use haki as well. And granted, it's only Harnman and observation haki that these animals can use. For those of you wondering, he might have level 2 haki by the time he meets Team 7. By time, maybe. You'll never know. Or it may not be Team 7, it may be Team 10. It may even be Team 8. I don't know. Shit. That all depends on y'all, but because Naruto was dead last, he'll be on Team 7 unless y'all want otherwise. Okay. And now, Naruto, he comes across this bear. Like, he doesn't see it, but he, like, knows it's there. Because he can not only smell it and just hear it, but he can also feel it somewhat. Then he feels something shift about the bear's, like, strength for, like, a split second. He doesn't know what happened, but he thinks the bear's strength just grew, so Naruto personally thinks that animals can use chakra. He's like, wait, what the hell? And as soon as he jumps out the way, the bear hits the ground and leaves like a deep bear scratch into the ground. Naruto proceeds to open his eyes because he ran into a tree. He's like, ow, 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 ow. And then he sees like this massive bear with red, like just so tall he can't really see his face except its eyes are like glowing red. He's like, ah ha ha, ah crap. And then he proceeds to, like, run very far, very fast. He's like, I don't want to die! The bear in full chase of Naruto. Naruto's like, ah! Naruto would then proceed to, like, because, let's just say, Conqueror's Haki takes, like, a full day to recharge. So he uses it once. He's not going to be able to use it again the rest of that day. Well, I'm only doing that because that's technically Skyrim's logic. Once you use Hawk... Yeah, that was disgusting. Anyway, as I was saying, Skyrim logic has it to if you use Conqueror's Haki or any type of Haki once, it'll take a full day to recharge. As in One Piece, they can use it like all day, every day, as many times as they want. But that's only because they got so good at it. So yeah, in this forest, Naruto's gonna be training with Haki to make sure he lives. Like, he's gonna make sure his observation Haki is maxed. Because if he keeps his guard down, and some of these animals can hide their presence, so Naruto's level of observation haki is not going to be good enough for him to live. And Naruto will proceed to live in that dark part of the forest for 5 months. Now, his observation haki is already, like, to the point he can somewhat predict the future. Somewhat. It's like Luffy, how he can, like, almost see into the future. It's not like, frick. Kasuri. It's not like his yet, to where he can like absolutely predict the future. Not yet. No. It's like to where he can almost predict the future, but it's not there yet. As for Naruto, he finally got a good grasp on Harmon Haki to where he can like fight toe to toe with some of the animals there, but some of the animals are just physically stronger than him. Yes, he has the Black Steel version of it now. Not just the invisible version, but the Black Steel that has a faint glow of red, but it's not there yet. Now, why am I already putting Naruto up to that level? Because Zabuza is gonna be an absolute... What? I didn't say anything. Anyways, continuing on with this here fine story. Naruto has been in that forest for 3 months. His observation haki is already on par with most sensory ninjas. Hell, Naruto could like probably go toe to toe with the best sensory ninja in the world right now if he wanted to. That's how good his observation haki is. But like I said, he's no master of predicting the future type person like Kasuri. Hell, his Harmon haki is not as good as Kasuri with his colored unarmored haki. And then, Naruto has a tiny grasp on how to use Conqueror's Haki, which will still take a full day to recharge regardless. Because, yeah, I know Luffy could probably use Harmon Haki, not Harmon, but Observation Haki as much as he wants. He just doesn't choose to be fair. None of the people with the Color of King chooses to use Conqueror's Haki, like, just every day, all day. Because it's like the trump card, to be honest. Anyways. So, 4 months has passed. Naruto can now, well, use Conqueror's Haki to the point to where he doesn't knock out the animals, but he doesn't, like, make them themselves either. They're just, like, he has it to the point where they'll just, like, bow down to him if he, like, ever chooses to do so. He can also knock them out if he wanted to, but, you know. I'm just saying that's how skilled Naruto is at this point now. And, well, overall, the animals in that part of the forest would actually like Naruto, like how most of the animals, when Luffy was training in Haki, like him. Hell, even... Well, not even the Ninetales. I'm not going to say that, because the Ninetales probably has Conqueror's Haki too, and it's going to be much, much stronger than Naruto's. His Observation Haki is going to be much, much, much stronger than Naruto's. And his Harmon Haki is going to be much, much, much stronger than Naruto's. And why do I give Conqueror's Haki to the Fox Spirit? Because I fucking wanted to. All the tail beasts have Conqueror's Haki, but, buddy, they ain't gonna be able to use it because of reasons. Shoulder. Anyways, yeah, the reason is because they're sealed away. Naruto was born with Conqueror's Haki, like at birth when he was a baby, because the Ninetales. Let's just say the Ninetales, the first time around when he saw Naruto, tried to kill Naruto with Conqueror's Haki, but Naruto, although he may be a baby, but they never really said in One Piece whether a baby could use Conqueror's Haki or not, so I'ma just say, bitch, yes, and Naruto's Conqueror's Haki managed to, like, barely repel Kurama's before Kurama got sealed in Naruto. So, haha. I'm making Naruto way too overpowered, and I love it. Anyways, yeah, Naruto will have a fighting style like that mimics most of the animals. And he would, like, embed those animals' fighting style into his own little street boxer fighting style. And Naruto would have, like, this, like, semi-imperfect fighting stance that would probably be his own unique style of fighting. And by like the 5th month, Naruto's just like sharpening up his skills with observation, hardenment, and chakra control. Because, well, I'm pretty sure like during that week he would meet Kurama. Kurama would be like, hey Brad, you might want to work on your chakra control and all that other good stuff. Naruto would be like, okay, but first, who the fuck are you? Kurama would proceed to say, I am the tail beast that is trapped within you. Everybody hated you because of me, blah blah blah, sada sada. Naruto would be like, you must live a lonely life. Kurama, you have no idea. Yes, it went like that. That's how I believe it went. Also, I am way too lazy to put any more detail into that meeting than I already did. So, Naruto tries the tree walking exercise, fails like 50 times. And a few animals would probably try to show Naruto how it would go. Because, well, I'm going to say observation haki allows him to see chakra, how much chakra an animal has, or how much chakra an animal has, how much it is using, and where its chakra points are. There. I finally said it correctly, but it's not a dojutsu. Why am I making Naruto so overpowered? Is it because I love it? I guess it's because I love it. But yeah, Naruto has the perception time of the Sharingan and the 360 eagle sight of the Byakugan. And being able to see chakra and chakra points. So, yeah. Good job. Good job, me. I already made Naruto more overpowered than he already needs to be. Except for the matter is, he is still a dunce. And that idiocy usually tends to make a person not as overpowered as they are. And if I'm being honest, if Naruto was actually quite smart, he would have been about, not even Chunin level, he'd probably be like Jonin level in terms of skill, combat, and all that. Like, trumping Sasuke and everything, to be honest. But, you know, nobody bothered giving Naruto the time of day, so yeah. Anyway, those 5 months are up. Naruto returns to the village, looking like a true animal, and goes home and, well, really takes a bath, because he doesn't really cut his hair. He doesn't really see a need to. Why? Because I may be giving him a certain jutsu later, but, yeah. Anyways, Naruto then has his spiky hair tied into a ponytail, mostly because he doesn't feel like cutting it, and, well, it's already, like, down to his back, because, well, like I said, 5 months of just training in the forest, and, well, I'm pretty sure he would let his hair grow out to keep him warm from, like, the harshness of the cold. And on top of that, he can also harden his hair, so. Ay. Well, now that I think about it, Jiraiya's, like, Needle Jito Jutsu, like, hardens his hair if I think about it. Huh. Is he using, like, the first level of Harmon Haki? Ooh. I just got a good idea. That's not till, like, later, though. Anyways, so 5 months are up. Naruto has his shower and all that. He puts on a different change of clothing. His clothing is no longer orange, but it's like red and black. Well, black with red flames at least, or red with black flames. Either or. The shirt is. His shirt is almost like a trench coat. His orange pants are no longer pants. They're like shorts. Like I'd say about they're like blood red shorts, and he still has like normal black sneakers that goes up to his calf. And Naruto wears his headband around his neck this time, and not on his forehead. And that would be Naruto's new outfit for the time being, till he gets a new one. And yes. Naruto does have a scar, but it's not gonna be across his chest like Luffy. It's gonna be on his left whisker. Left side of his face, with directly on his whiskers. Going down. Not straight down, but diagonally down. And it'll be 3 scratches because, he's going against animals with claws, not a person with a sword or kuna. Freaking Anko throws a kuna out of nowhere, scratching Naruto. This is me. Ah! Okay. Anyways. Now then. Let's see. What was it doing again? Oh yeah. Naruto heads to class and, everybody looks at Naruto. They notice that his hair is longer and he has a different outfit on. And the aura about him is different from the person that usually plays pranks and all that stuff. They're all thinking that he may finally be taking something seriously. Huh, how about that? And I believe he would still be friends with Shikamaru, Choji. He may not be family type friends, but he's close enough to that to where if either one of them were to be severely hurt, he would be worried out of his mind for him. But all that's good. And Naruto would he wouldn't necessarily be the first, but he wouldn't be the last either. There would still be multiple empty seats. And let's say he was early there, so he takes one of the seats that is nearby the window. At the very top, and that's where I believe Hinata was once before. So. Anyways, shit. Yeah, Naruto sits there and heads to sleep. So that thing about everybody noticing him is a lie. It's a big lie. Forget what I said, I'm a dirty liar. Naruto was the first one there. Takes seat at the very top by the window, which is, I believe, on the left side. And just lays down and goes to sleep. I would believe Hinata would be the second person in there. And she would see Naruto somewhat blushing, sit right beside him. Because I believe that's where she would usually sit at. And yes, I'm a Naruto shipper. I don't care. They are a lovely couple. God bless them. Anyways. He may have a harem. I know I'm gonna do the, what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Gilgamesh? I know he's gonna get a harem. Everybody asked for that, but, this Naruto is gonna be not more like Luffy, but it's gonna be more like Zoro-ish. No, it's not gonna be more like Zoro. It's gonna be more like, Jiraiya, kind of. A very teamwork heavy guy. But he'll also be like Kakashi, a guy that would love to take it easy and just relax. He'll also be Asuma with that laid-back character. That's Naruto's personality now. Hold on. Son of a bitch, the original Teen Titans is on. Oh, wow. How about that? Man, I love that show. Sucks that they canceled it. Anyways. Yeah, I'm busy recording, so I'll watch that beautiful show later. Now, Hinata's sitting right beside Naruto, and Naruto knows Hinata's right beside him, because he constantly has Kakurazaki on. well, not conquerors, but observation haki on. I believe that would become like a habit from literally living in a forest with animals trying to kill you left and right for 5 months. Yeah, that would become a habit for me too. For my safety, I would rather have eyes everywhere. And then we have the gloomy Uchiha. Sasuke Uchiha walk into the classroom with all of these fangirls. Like, seriously. And Naruto, like, he plans on not using observation haki anymore because he sees that. He's like, oh, that's disturbing. But he keeps it active because, one, you'll never know when someone's going to try to attack you. Is that an actual episode? Jesus Christ. That might be returning. Who knows? It's been so long since I've seen the original Teen Titans. I'm actually planning on pausing this just to watch that. But I am going to sacrifice that beautiful show. I miss it. Why couldn't they just, like, overtake the Teen Titans Go? Original Teen Titans was much better. Anyways. Soon enough, everybody enters the classroom. And, well, I guess you could say Naruto decides to grab Hinata's hand because, you know, Naruto also has a tiny bit of a crush on Hinata. It's not major, but it's there. It's there. It's enough for him to acknowledge the fact that he cares about Hinata a lot. Enough to actually, like, give up his life for her. So, yeah. Hinata would, like, pretty much pass out. Because Hinata's still Hinata. I'm not gonna make her any different than, well, the original. Now, let's see. I don't know how to put polls up, so, how about this? Do y'all want Naruto to be part of Hinata's team or Hinata to be part of Naruto's team? Replacing the useless Sakura. Because I believe Hinata was on Team Kurina. And that doesn't really change much. Because I know it was Kiba, Shino, and Hinata. That was part of Team Kurina, if I remember correctly. But, yeah. If y'all do want Hinata to be part of Naruto's team or Naruto to be part of, Hinata's team, then say so down in the comments. But, till then, Naruto is Team 7. Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruno. That's Team 7. And everybody else has their team. Because I do not feel like announcing every single name for every single team. But, I probably should. So, Team 10 is Ino Namanaka, Shikamaru Nada, and Choji I for Kamagichi. Kamagichi. I could never say their names. And Team Kurina be Hinata Hyuga, Akami Kiba, or Kiba Akami. I cannot say their name, but I know what I'm trying to say. God damn it. And Shino. Shino Inuzuka, I believe. Ow, 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 ow. That's Team Kurina, and I believe they're the only ones that were really in that team. I can't really remember everyone else. But that said, that's really the teams. Well, unless y'all want otherwise. Like I said, comment section below, please. Also, if you haven't, please give a like. Please subscribe. Literally, YouTube's analytics says that literally more than 90% of everybody watching my videos has not subscribed. I know it's rather selfish for me to ask all of this, but if I want more videos, more 2-hour-long videos, I will do it. I can't really do it all the time, because, I have a time frame, time limited, time sensitive. Also, I'm injured, so that's the only reason I can do videos for this long right now. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck. Anyways. God damn it. Okay. Alright. Now, everybody already leaves, and Naruto wishes Hinata the best of luck, whereas to Hinata would then again blush and almost faint. Well, she does faint, but Naruto catches her and is like, he just hands her to Kurina. He's like, I'm sorry. And Kurina would just look at Naruto, then at Hinata, then back at Naruto, then little devilish grin would smoke against her face. She's like, don't worry about it, lover boy. Then she would walk away, and Naruto's like, I hate life. And Hinata would be semi-conscious and hear that, then just passes out, like, right there, again. Because she's so impure. Like, literally, no one should be that pure in this show, in Naruto, but somehow there is. And its name is Hinata Hyuga. Like, Jesus Christ. Also, let me go to the reaction of Sakura and Sasuke when they hear that they're on the team with Naruto. Sasuke's like, And Sakura's like, God damn it. Because remember, Naruto was still technically annoying till he went out and trained for 5 months. He changed so much that he's not that much of a prankster anymore. And he doesn't really try to chase after Sakura anymore. Because, like everybody else said, the only reason he was after Sakura was for attention. He wanted attention from someone. He just wanted to be treated like a normal person and not some annoying brat. But, So, yeah. About 5 hours later, Kakashi is kicking down the door and is like, meet me on the roof in 5. Then deletes himself from reality. Why? Because, like in my last one, Kakashi was chased by Kurina. Why was Kakashi chased by Kurina? Because Kurina knows Kakashi. She knows he would be slacking behind. And she'd be chasing him halfway across the village till he gets there. Also, Naruto is someone important to one of her team members. So I'm pretty sure Kurina would actually take on that little motherly figure and force Kakashi's legs to his team. And so, yeah. And then Naruto would feel a sense of danger coming out of nowhere, as a hand would just crawl against the kick down door, and Kurina would pop herself in and say, you guys are welcome. Naruto is quite scared, and he's like, okay. Then he deletes himself to the roof. Sasuke is breaking out into a mini cold sweat because Kurina's bloodlust is still just all over the place. She didn't really calm it down because she's still looking for Kakashi. And Sakura's like, faints. Then Kurina would ask Sasuke where Kakashi is, because Naruto already deleted himself. He puffed into a cloud of smoke. He's like, no, I'm out here. Goodbye. I mean, Kawasaki are not. A lot of the people there are still, like, much stronger than him. Naruto may be about Naruto's level is about high tuning. So yeah, that's Naruto's level. Sasuke, I believe, was like mid tuning. Naruto's like high tuning now. About to go into low joning realm, but they ain't there yet. So. And Kurna looks directly at Sasuke. Sasuke breaks out into even more of a ghost where he's like, I should have ran. Then she asks Sasuke, where is Kakashi? Sasuke would point upwards. And up on the roof where we have Naruto and Kakashi complimenting on like the extreme bloodlust they're still feeling. And Naruto would be like, sir, you might want to delete yourself like again. Kakashi would be like, why? Because that. And as Kakashi turns around, there's Kurenai directly in his face. She's like, hello, Kakashi. Kakashi, hello, Kurenai. Kurenai be looking at Kakashi, then at Naruto. Then the bloodlust will like subside, and Kakashi will be like, okay, thank God. And Kurenai's like, you're lucky that one's here. Else you'll be in so much pain you wished you're dead. And Kakashi will be like, yes, ma'am. I'll be sure to be on time from now on. Kurenai will say good, then heads back to her team. Kakashi proceeds to collapse on the ground, catching his breath. He's like, oh, thank God, that's over. Then Sasuke and Sakura would come up on the roof, seeing Kakashi completely sweat in a puddle of sweat, scared stiff. Sasuke's like, what the hell happened here? Naruto, women happened. Kakashi, women happened. Sakura, why do I feel offense towards this? Naruto and Kakashi, don't. Anyways, when Kakashi has finally collected his nerves, he's like, alright, introduce yourselves. Tell me your name, your dreams, your aspirations. What are your goals? Kakashi points towards Sasuke. Sasuke, I don't particularly like much. I necessarily hate everything. My goals, Naruto is going to become reality. One, since he would pretty much sense Naruto's strength, he'd be like, surpass that one, as he points towards Naruto. And then he said to kill a certain someone. Then he would, like, look elsewhere. As if he, like, knows where Itachi is, because, ironically enough, he's staring in a direct location Itachi is, because Itachi is that type of brother that would watch over Sasuke's growth. So he'd probably be somewhere far away using the shotgun to make sure Sasuke's alright. And Kakashi's like, so we have an Avenger. What about you, pink hair? Sakura would proceed to say, her name is Sakura Haruno. My likes, she proceeds to giggle. Dislikes, groans as she looks at Naruto. And as for goals, she blushes at the thought looking at Sasuke. Naruto walks to the edge of the building and just throws up. Kakashi shakes his head and like, okay, so she's gonna be useless. Alright, noted. He doesn't say it out loud, he thinks it, he makes a mental note of it. And he waits for Naruto to finish throwing up, because I'm pretty sure Kakashi would have figured out that Naruto's thinking the exact same thing he's thinking. And then, as Naruto comes back, he's like, alright, I'm better. Kakashi would proceed to ask Naruto first would be like, hold on, before I say anything, what about you, sir? Kakashi would be like, alright, my name's Kakashi Hatake. My likes are something you don't need to know about. My dislikes are something you don't need to know about. My dreams and aspirations are for me to know, for you to never figure out. Naruto would be like, alright. Naruto proceeds to say, my name's Naruto Uzumaki. My likes, training, dislikes, I don't think I need to tell you that in particular. As he points towards Sakura. He's like saying he can tell Sasuke and Itachi when she's not around. And Naruto say, my goals. This is where I said that his goal to become Hokage would deluge. Naruto would then say, as for my goals, I guess it would to become a great Sonic. And just travel the world of my own accord. Find places find different lands, treasures, all that good stuff. Like an adventurer. Almost like a pirate, but pirates and adventurers are technically the same thing, except pirates just travel on the ocean and adventurers travel via land, sky, and ocean. So Kakeshi's like, huh. So that one wants to be like Tsunade, the Princess of Slug, and the Toad Sage Jiraiya. And on top of that, he wants. So, yeah. Kakashi just like, alright. Although he doesn't really know too much from Naruto, because Naruto pretty much just gave short, simple answers, known as training, something he doesn't want to tell them in front of Sakura, and that he wants to do, like, just travel the world being the strongest. He's like, alright, that's admirable enough. Kakashi would then proceed to say, alright, meet me in front of the gate early in the morning. Also, don't eat breakfast or else you'll puke. And then he deletes himself from reality again. Life hurts. So, for the rest of the day, Naruto would technically be meditating, talking to Kurama, first and foremost. You gotta get that bond with the QB and all the good stuff. Naruto doesn't think the QB's a bad person, he's just, like, misunderstood. And which he actually really is. Like, everybody proceeds to think Kurama's, like, this bad person, when in actuality, he was just controlled and forced to delete the village. Kurama doesn't really have any beef with humans himself. Actually, he was minding his own business. The only reason he hates the Uchiha so much is because of the Masked Man. But, anyways. So, Naruto and Kurama do their little talking. Naruto and Kurama's bond is not too great, but it's not too bad either. They're like, they're not friends, but they're getting close to it. They're like, more like acquaintances right now. Not acquaintances, they're more like, buddies is like the next level of friends. So they're like, companions. That's it. They're more like companions right now. So Naruto could access, like, at least the one tilt cloak of Kurama's chakra. He can at least access that relatively easily. And the next day comes. Naruto eats anyway because, well, he says, fuck that logic. I had to eat when I was not fucking forced to live. And on top of that, he could probably work on fumes, because, well, he probably could work on an empty stomach because of said animals always chasing him all day, every day, making sure he survives and gets stronger. And the fact of the matter is, I believe Training Ground 7 is in the deeper part of the forest, so Naruto's going to be meeting his old friends. He's also going to be scared because a lot of those animals are still much stronger than him. Now, I would believe Kakashi knows a little bit about haki, so he would have, like, observation haki. Because, he's able to fight them without really looking at them while reading this book, so yeah, I would believe he has, like, observation haki. Now, if I give him Ardament haki, if I give Kakashi Ardament haki, that'll be up to y'all. But I'm gonna make sure that only the high-level Jonin gets, like, haki. And only the Great Sannin will have Conqueror's haki, so boom. Only the Great Sannin and people y'all choose will have Conqueror's haki. But that'll be it. Because if I didn't do that, then literally everyone in the Naruto world would have Conqueror's haki. To be fair. Well, actually, No, let me retcon that. Jiraiya's gonna have Conqueror's haki. And Gaara of the Sand's gonna have Conqueror's haki. Who else? That should be really it, to be fair. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Alright. Now, now that that's been established, only Naruto, the Great Sonic, okay? Because I thought about it. If I only have one Great Sonic have this power, then it pretty much be like legit unfair in the scale of power scaling. And like the one tells us the weakest of them all, so Killer Bee's gonna have it. But we don't meet Killer Bee till like very, very far on. Anyways, hey, look, we're about an hour in. Awesome. Anyways, let's see. Oh yeah, I said Naruto eats anyway, and then he like grabs some food for Sasuke and Sakura, but he's not gonna try to convince them to eat it, because if they don't want a full stomach, then you don't have to have a full stomach. Naruto doesn't necessarily have a mother that would prefer menacing to prevail, so he's like, if they don't want to eat it, then alright. So, yeah. He proceeds to put whatever he had into, like, a scroll that also has, like, a little time seal on it that he managed to find via luck. Stupid amounts of luck at that. So the food doesn't ever get cold or old. And he puts it back in his pocket. And they wait for like an hour. Then Naruto with Sasuke feels a familiar bloodlust. Because I bet Kakashi was like under a tree reading his book when Kurna finds him. He'd be like, Kakashi. Kakashi freezes, closes his book, and deletes himself from reality. And when I say that, he'd use body flicker like... If anybody's used body flicker so fast in his life, he probably like surpassed Srry in the art of using body flicker. Why? Because he's running for his life. He's like, ah! And let's just say that Black Cat was a legit thing. He's like, ah, crap. And runs very far, very fast the other way. And then finally appears in front of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. With Kurna on a tree in front of the gate, staring at Kakashi. And Kakashi's just right there painting. He's like, sorry, there was a black cat in my path, so I had to take a long way around. Naruto was like, bullshit. Yaji, I'm not bullshit. The black cat was chasing me. It was trying to kill me. As Naruto still feels that familiar bloodlust, and Sasuke does too. Both him, Sasuke, and Kakashi start breaking out into a cold sweat. Kakashi's like, I'm with my team, please leave. Kurna proceeds to get far enough for her bloodlust to just die down a little, but she's still watching. She's always watching. Because women have eyes on the back of their heads. And it's terrifying. Also, her observation haki is much stronger than Kakashi's. That's why I'm saying it. And Kakashi's like, alright, let's meet up at Training Ground 7. You guys go ahead. I just get... And then Naruto's like, sir? Kakashi's like, what is it, Naruto? Naruto proceeds to point slightly behind him. Kakashi freezes, barely turns around, sees Kurna directly in his face. She's like, what was that about waiting? Kakashi, I mean, let's go right now, team. Proceeds to cry as he runs very far. And now, Kurna had asked their team to meet up at the front gate too, but it'll be at a different time. So she's just there relatively early. If not, like, about 10 minutes early. As Naruto and Sasuke proceed to run just as fast as Kakashi. And Sakura doesn't know why they're scared. But all that bloodlust isn't directly aimed at her. They just happen to be men as well. And Naruto happens to be just as lazy as Kaishi, laid back like Asuma, and teamwork heavy like and almost a pervert like Jiraiya. So a lot of that and all of that power is gonna be also directed at Naruto. And Naruto's gonna feel like the secondary hand of it. She's like, what about you, young one? I can sense that you're just as lazy as that Kakashi. Naruto, runs. Runs with Kakashi. He's like, actually moving faster than him. Kakashi's like, I never thought anybody would be just as scared as me. So Sasuke proceeds to blitz Kakashi as well. And Kakashi's like, why is Sasuke running? Flashback to before Naruto ran. As Naruto, deletes himself from reality, she looks at Sasuke. And she didn't even know her bloodlust was still active. She just had that innocent smile. It's like, have fun. And Sasuke blitzes. Because, seriously, imagine this intimidating pressure with someone smiling so innocently at you that you don't think they're gonna do anything harmful to you, but if you think about it, people that usually smile like that tend to torture people. And Sasuke's like, I don't want to die until I get my revenge on my brother, so he deletes himself from reality as well. And then there's Sakura. Now, Sakura doesn't feel the bloodlust as much because, well, I can't really come up with a reason for why Sakura would have that bloodlust directly aimed at her. I'm just trying to make, Kurna seem very, very terrifying to Team 7. That's really it. And also, women are terrifying. Very much so. Do not get on their bad side. Do not. Still get goosebumps. Anyways. So yeah, Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi they all think they're all within safe distance because they're in Training Ground 7. And Kakashi's just tired. He's like, I just wanted to read my book in peace. Naruto's like, I feel you. Kakashi's like, so I read the Make House series too, Kakashi. Don't worry, you're not the only porn dog here. That right there was a little bond between Kakashi and Naruto at that moment. Sasuke's like, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I'm not gonna ask. Naruto's like, don't worry about it. So, since Sakura's the only one that wasn't there yet, Naruto and Kakashi proceed to sit under their tree and start reading their book. Sasuke's like, I guess I'll just go over here and train a little bit. And, well, Naruto would actually tell Sasuke that he might want to relax till Sakura gets there. Because if he's tired, even more tired before they start their actual exercise, then he's going to be more of a liability than, well, help. Sorry, something distracted me for 5 seconds. Anyway. Yeah, Sasuke would then be like, fine. And actually, Naruto would give Sasuke some type of advice. He'd be like, hey Sasuke, there's this training I'm doing. Whenever I meditate, I would try to put chakra into one part of my body and swap it over to other parts of my body. It's a great form of chakra control, but it's also very strenuous if you don't have as much chakra as I have. But it also helps with chakra control, so it's better than nothing, to be honest. Sasuke would be like, bullshit. And I'm just like, try, give it a go. Sasuke would proceed to put chakra in his eyes. It would actually be very strenuous. Then he would like force the chakra from his eyes and flow it down to his legs, and he like, oh, that actually does take a lot of control, a lot of focus and control. So he would proceed to sit down and just like meditate on flowing, making the flowing his chakra. And yes, yes, yes. This was an idea I got from another YouTuber. I really shouldn't be taking it without his permission, but Gizmo? Wait, is that like a sick? Oh wow. I want to continue recording, but my favorite show is on. God damn it. Anyways. Naruto's like halfway through his book when Sakura finally arrives. Naruto and Kakashi proceeds to put their books up and get in line. Sasuke wakes up upon sensing Sakura. Well, chakra sense, not observation. Y'all know this shit. Anyways. And he would, like, stand up. Now, Sasuke's chakra sense is not as good as the sensory ninjas. Actually, I would believe all senses know how to sense chakra. It's just that they're not as good as, like, a sensory ninja who would be able to sense chakra. Just, sense it. But anyways... Alright. Now, where was I at? Oh, yes, the bell exercise. Kakashi would proceed to, tell them that that all they have to do is take the bells from him. Naruto would see straight through Kakashi's little white lie about, just take the bells from him, whoever has a bell wins. He'd be able to see straight through that white lie, but at the same time, he also doesn't know that it's a teamwork exercise. Granted, he's smarter, but he's still a dunce. But he's not, like, absolute retard, so. What was that? Alright. I'll check that out later. So, Naruto would tell Sakura and Sasuke to retreat into the forest with him, but don't go too far because he wants them to see how Kakashi fights. As he would summon 3 shadow clones. One turns to Sasuke, the other turns to Sakura, as they all rush out the forest and charge straight towards Kakashi. Kakashi would be like, a frontal assault against someone stronger than you. I thought they'd be more clever than this. Now, all these clones are still Naruto. So their fighting styles are different. Naruto's fighting style, remember, is more like gimmicking of animals. And because he fought with multiple different animals, he has multiple different fighting styles. So, one clone is going to be using a bear fighting style. Another is going to be using a tiger fighting style. And the other one's going to be using like a panther style of fighting. And Kakashi be like, oh, so he'd be trying to figure out what type of fighting style this is because, well, the Leaf Village doesn't really use animal fighting style or animal martial arts. Anyway, Kakashi is taking it easy on them. He's not really looking at them. He's reading this book, to be fair. He's just he's really dodging Naruto's attacks. And at the same time, Naruto's not really going all out. Because remember, Naruto's a high tuning. So him holding back would be about the skill level of Sasuke, who is about mid tuning. Wait, did I say high tuning or high tuning for Naruto? I think I said high tuning. If I didn't, I meant high tuning. Anyways. So, upon seeing Kakashi fight against 3 Narutos that are high tuning using different fighting styles, and Kakashi's really just dodging them relatively easy and blocking and countering. Naruto's put enough chakra in the clones to make so they can actually take a hit and not just poof on one hit. Because I believe that's what he could have done. Put more chakra into one, two, or three clones to make sure they can like actually take a hit. Anyways, so after Kakashi quickly dispatches the three, he's like, y'all's coordination wasn't bad. I'm quite surprised considering it's y'all's first time working together. And Kakashi would then proceed to say, but y'all still failed to get the bills, and y'all still have like, I believe it was 20. Yeah, he need like y'all still have like 15 minutes. I thought y'all would like have a strategy by now. Sakura and Sasuke would see that well, since Naruto's holding back, like I said, he's about mid-tuning, so Sasuke's level this time around. But if he were to actually go all out, he'd be like high-tuning, and Kakashi would have to like actually try a little bit. But Kakashi's a high-joning, so he doesn't have to try too much. So, anyways. Yeah, Naruto would say, you see? And that's just me by myself. So, if y'all want to actually get those belts, we have to come up with a strategy. Sasuke, although he hates the idea, he also knows that seeing Naruto's skill, he's about his level, mid-tuning. So he also knows that he won't be able to just fight Kakashi by himself and win. And Sakura's taijutsu skills is a low tuning, so she won't even, well, she's not even low tuning, she's like low genning in taijutsu. Her chakra control is about that of a high tuning. Hey, Fox. But yeah. Naruto would then proceed to say that he would ask Sakura to like throw Kuna to cause a distraction. And that she doesn't have to throw her Kuna, she can just throw him. Sakura would proceed to say, "How can I throw you?" Naruto would then proceed to make a Shao Clone, and that Shao Clone would turn into a Kuna. And she'd be like, oh. And she gets a little devilish grin. Oh. Naruto's like, she's gonna enjoy this much more than I hope she would, is she? Sasuke nods in agreement. Now, Naruto makes like 100 of them clone shurikens, and Sakura proceeds to just chuck the absolute mess out of them. Kakashi would see like all these shit not clones, but Kuna just flying directly at him. He's like, well, that's very lazy. Well, actually, I forgot to mention this. As soon as Kakashi looks down at the clones, they all poof into like clouds of smoke. Kakashi would be like, clones? Nani? He'd be like, those were clones? Wait, they couldn't be clones coming from every single one of them, could they? And Kakashi tries to think about it. Usually clones take one hit before they disperse, unless it's the forbidden Shaolin Jutsu, in which he would have to think someone with massive chakra would have to like create those big clones, transform them, and use enough chakra to make sure they don't like just poofing upon one hit. Then he would think about it. He's like, wait a minute, there's only one person here with all that chakra. Then he would say, Naruto. And then he would be like dodging and blocking his Kuna, and all of a sudden he hears Far-Star Follow Jutsu coming from dark behind and be like, Nani? And sees like this massive fireball coming directly at him. He's like, oh hell nah. Substitute with a log. The log gets annihilated. And Naruto would still feel the effects of the clones being burnt. So he'd be like, shit, that hurts. But he'd be able to tank the hit. He'll be able to tank the pain relatively easily. Even though it hurts like hell to be burnt alive at that. Anyways. Now, guys, you'd be like, how the hell are these people doing this? Now, Naruto only knows a Shadow Clone right now. Chakra-wise, he only knows a Shadow Clone. But he actually has haki under his belt. And if he actually uses haki, he'd probably be like low joning. He always has observation haki on, so his sensory skills is about that of mid joning. If he uses ultimate haki, his attack power would be about that of mid joning. If he does use Conqueror's haki, and since he's like mid tuning, he'd probably be like mid closing into high joning in terms of willpower. So yeah, Naruto is actually fairly strong. If we were to go all out, like all out, like pushing, going beyond his limits type of all out. Because about high tuning is about him being comfortable. It's his power level at being comfortable. If he were to go all out, it'd be about high tuning. If he were to hold back even more, yeah, about mid tuning. But, you know. Naruto's holding back. He doesn't want to show his true skills yet. But, yeah. As soon as he hears that 5 minutes, that they have like 5 minutes, Naruto uses the first level of Ultimate Haki, the invisible Ultimate Haki layer. Now, nobody can really see the observation haki, and since he always has that on, it's not really any different. Naruto's eyes just seem to be glowing a tiny glint of red. Like his eye color isn't red, it just shows that little white, you know how there's like that white gleam? Yeah, that white gleam is just a little red. You know what? This is the best representation of it. That gleam right there. That's Naruto. That's the gleam Naruto has on. Since he like keeps it active almost all the time. But anyway, yeah, Naruto's just rushing at Kakashi, cause I know why he said that if Naruto actually went all out, he'd be about mid joning, closing into high. But he's using the first level of Ultimate Haki, so he's about low joning level with that. If it was the second level, then he'd be like mid joning, where closing into high, like I said before. But anyways, Naruto runs in, and as he proceeds to throw a punch at Kakashi tries to block it with his hand, but he realizes that Naruto's punch is a lot heavier than it should be. In which he actually backpedals his hand away and jumps away, as Naruto collides with the ground and causes a mini crater in it. Kakashi's like, ooh, this is a boy's strength. If I didn't jump away, that would have dislocated my arm. Naruto would then proceed to speed blitz Kakashi. Well, not necessarily speed blitz, because he's not that fast, but he's fast enough. And Kakashi would proceed to keep on dodging Naruto. Now, Naruto sees where Kakashi's going, but he's trying not to show off too much power. So he's really, really holding back quite a bit. Because he could actually give Kakashi a run for his money. Being able to predict where he's going next. Albeit even though a little bit. And, boys. Naruto would then, Naruto would summon a clone, and Well, he would summon two clones and send them back to Sasuke and Sakura. The clone would then say that he would then give Sasuke and Sakura a sure bona fide plan to finally get the bells. Because Kakashi doesn't know Naruto has Conqueror's Haki, and Naruto has a little bit control over Conqueror's Haki. So, Naruto would then proceed to tell Sakura and Sasuke that, when Kakashi looks like he's very tired, that he needs them to bomb rush Kakashi. Like, give him no space to catch his breath and, recuperate. Because Naruto can't really knock Kakashi out. He can, only drain his stamina. Make him, very tired. And then, as soon as Kakashi says, you guys have 2 minutes, Naruto then say, alright, don't want to do this now, but... As, you see how down here, everything turns blue? And there's, a little force. That's what happens for, Naruto. He uses Conqueror's Haki. Now, nobody can necessarily see it, but Kakashi feels it. He gets very sudden tired. Now, granted, Kakashi's stamina and chakra wasn't as good at this point, so it makes him, more tired than Naruto expected, and it was really good for him. Then, as soon as the Conqueror's Haki goes away, Sasuke and Sakura dashes out the forest and goes straight towards Kakashi. Kakashi will now have to, try a little harder, because his stamina is pretty much depleted and deleted. So, he actually has to try a little harder to keep the bells away from them. Sasuke will proceed to keep Kakashi focused on him while Sakura tries to grab the bells. But that fails, as she would then have a kuna, which Kakashi didn't see beforehand, and would nick off a bell, albeit barely. She would grab the bell and would say, "Ha-ha! Victory," as the timer would then go, ring, as in time's up. Sakura would be the only one with the bell. She'd be like, wait, no, I'm not no, I'm the only one that passed. Kakashi's like, dang, this team got promise. Then Sakura would say, alright, you can transform back, as she throws the kuna, albeit she'll just toss it to the ground and Naruto would just come back, just poof from the kuna. He'd be like, ah. He would just, roll his shoulders and snap his neck. He ah. That transformation juice, it really takes it out of you. Kakashi's like, ooh, that's some incredible teamwork y'all had. Kakashi's like, but neither one of you two got a bell, so y'all pack up your stuff, go back to the academy. And Naruto's like, buddy, that ain't happening. And then Sasuke would also come in saying, we are a 3-man team. If I wouldn't have known better, the only reason we're all teams is because there are certain obstacles we can't overcome if we worked by ourselves. Naruto would then come up behind Sasuke's argument. And so, therefore, this test is not really about getting the bells, as both Naruto and Sasuke would say together. It's about teamwork. Kakashi, you two are very, very clever. He looked at Naruto. I didn't expect that from you, though. You seem like a dunce. Naruto would say, hey, I may be an idiot, but I ain't dumb. Kakashi, alright, point taken. And then Kakashi would say, alright, this outcome wasn't really what I expected from you all, so hey, you all pass. And Naruto's like, ha Victory for Team 7! As he just lays on the ground, brings out his book and starts reading. I can go back to reading. Kakashi's like, I like this kid. I like this kid. He seems to be very lazy. Very laid back and simple. Naruto's like, I prefer the easy and simple routes over all the hard training. I prefer that, to be fair. And to be fair, you can't really blame Naruto for wanting the easy and simple route. Literally, for 5 months, he was going to die. Anyways. Kakashi then says that, alright, Team 7, rest up. Because tomorrow, we'll be doing our first D-rank mission. Sasuke's like, yeah! Sakura, hooray! Naruto, yeah. Well, actually, no. Sasuke wouldn't say yeah, he'd be like, You know, acting cool. Naruto's like, alright. As he keeps reading, and Sakura's like, yay! And they would all proceed to go home. Naruto and Kakashi, as soon as they arrive at the gates, they feel the familiar bloodlust. They're like, crap. We didn't do anything wrong. What's wrong now? As Kurina is walking towards them, dragging Asuma by the ear here, because he was smoking in front of his students. Naruto Kakashi steps to the side, and Asuma's like, help. Naruto and Kakashi just prays for him. Asuma's like, don't leave me to die. Then you hear a girly man scream. The Lord Thur's like, poor Asuma. As he would just rub the back of his head. He's like, poor son. Poor Asuma. Kakashi and Naruto, we hope you have a safe journey to heaven. Sasuke, albeit he may not be doing it like Sasuke and Naruto, but he's also doing the same thing, albeit more discreetly. And the village guard, they're like, okay. And then they all go home. Naruto, he would start meditating and talking to Kurama again. And Kurama's like, hey kid, why do you keep messing with me? Why don't you, train or something? Naruto's like, well, I'm already strong enough. I don't really need to train for a little bit, so... And Naruto was like, I also want to get to know you a little better. And Kurama was like, you're one of the only other humans that actually try to, get to know me. You know that? And Naruto's like, I'm aware. Everybody seems to, hate you for no reason, to be fair. Kurama was like, exactly. I was controlled. They couldn't understand me because, well, I was angry. I was roaring, yes. But I was also trying to tell them that somebody controlled me and I didn't want to have any problems. But what did they do? They tried to kill me. Hell, the fourth Hokage even sealed me within you. And sealed half of me within him when he died. So, when you die, I literally cannot reincarnate. Because albeit, that's actually what will happen. If you literally lose half of your soul, you cannot just, come back like that. Nah. You have to have your completed soul to be able to do something like that. Anyways. Oh, shit. Naruto and Kurama are, talking for a good bit of the night before Naruto actually heads to sleep. His relationship with Kurama is now about that of friends, barely. So, Naruto can now access Three Tails' chakra cloak, albeit the third tail is pushing it a tad bit. Now, Um, First day of the missions. They're all very simple missions. Bring a cat back to this old lady. Chop wood. Help an old lady cross the road. Chase a cat and return it to its owners. Welcome the Akamichi's family dogs. To which Naruto has a relatively hard time because animals don't really like them. They are dragging Naruto literally everywhere, so he literally has to use Conqueror's haki to make them stop acting up like that. Because, albeit, Naruto almost had a very bad day that day. Like, very close to it, and it was so close that if he didn't do the Conqueror's haki, his day would have been, like, very, very shit. Legit shit. And I mean shit, because he would have shit on him. So, to be fair, I mean, like, y'all can't really blame Naruto. If y'all had this power and some dog was dragging you through the grass and you're about to get shit on your face, you can't say you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't abuse the Conqueror's haki ability to save yourself. You can't say that. You really can't. Anyways, but because Naruto had to do that a second time, Kakashi had kind of a little glimpse of, the little, like, shockwave of energy that came from Naruto, so Kakashi would be keeping an eye on Naruto, so Naruto's now going to have to be more discreet whenever he's using Conqueror's haki. Albeit, he only used it to the level to where he'll make the dog submit, so it wasn't too much. But at the same time, it wasn't too little, because Conqueror's haki is, like, very, very powerful. So, alright. So, after a few, weeks of doing D-rank missions, actually, I believe Team 7 had completed almost all D-rank missions in that one day. Naruto was kind of fed up with this because, he rather have like an adventure. He would want something, fun. Naruto likes to take it easy, yeah, but he would also prefer to have more fun than just doing nothing. Although he doesn't dislike the peace that he has. He would love to have at least one Srry mission before the day's over with. And, Third Hokage's like, alright, fine. Your mission is to escort Tazuna, the bridge maker, all the way to the land of waves and protect him until the bridge is finished being built. Naruto's like, better than nothing. Sasuke, better than nothing. Sakura, since Sasuke-kun's alright with it, better than nothing. Literally, Naruto, it's always Sasuke-kun this, Sasuke-kun that. Can you please make a choice by yourself? Sakura, no, Sasuke-kun's choices are absolute. Me, face palming so hard right now. Naruto, face palming. Kakashi, he's just looking away right now. Let's just be fair. I kind of almost prefer Naruto to be part of Team 10 now that I think about it. But whatever. Not that important. Anyways. Alright. Shit. Fucking finger hurts. Anyways. God damn it, I missed the original Team Times. You guys owe me. The like goal for this... You guys owe me for missing my favorite show. The like goal for this video is 10 likes now. Or did I say 10 likes in the beginning? I don't remember. If I did, it's now 20. God damn it. Anyways. Um, Pushing my own personal desires aside, because, well, it's pretty rare for the original Teen Titans to come on now. And I just missed that. So I feel pretty. I feel an empty hole in my heart now. Anyways. Now, like I said, Naruto constantly has observation haki active. Actually, he decided to have it up to the. He actually has his Conqueror's Haki active to level 2, to be fair. And regardless, even though I said he always keeps it active, he always has level 2. He always has level 1 active, so he has it active to level 2 this time. And this time, while it's at level 2, he can actually predict movements a lot better. Now, as they all leave the village to escort Tasuna, the bridge builder, back to the Land of Waves, let's just say they are more than 50 acres away from the village before Naruto foresees a certain attack coming. He gets his kunai out and ready, and Kakashi's like, "What are you getting ready for?" Then Kakashi would see a puddle. He's like, "Did Naruto notice that before me?" He would look back at Naruto. He's like, "I really do have to keep an eye on him. If I keep my eyes off this kid for even a second, I will miss out on what he's doing." And to be fair, it's not like his eye color changed. The only reason the eye colors changed in One Piece is to signify that they have activated their observation haki. It's not like the eye colors change is permanent. And if it is, then, well, Naruto's blue eyes would be red. And, well, that would absolutely suck, because he would have to have his eyes closed. To be fair, Naruto almost always has his eyes closed, now that I think about it. Teen Titans Go is on. I don't like that show. I really don't. Anyways, yeah, the Demon Brothers hop out the puddle that you know what? For the sake of reality, I'm gonna say his eye color does change with level 2 haki at least. That his eyes are now red, and Kakashi would think, does Naruto have a dojutsu? And Demon Brothers attack Naruto quickly, and as soon as they hop out, Naruto's already right in front of them, piecing them up. And Kakashi didn't even have a chance to fake his death. He's like, did Naruto just predict when they were going to? Is that a type of Sharingan? I mean, Kakashi would say this out loud, and Sasuke would be like, wait, he has a Sharingan? Sakura, wait, he has a Sharingan? Tazuna, wait, that brat's actually in the Uchiha? And Sasuke would then be like, oh crap, I said that out loud. And Naruto's eye colors would be black to blue. He'd be like, what? Because he's now using level 1 observation haki, because, well, Kakashi pretty much just threw him under the bus right then and there. Naruto's like, what? No, I didn't do that. I just knew they were gonna come out, so I just decided to attack. Sasuke's like, hold on. As he would try to activate his Sharingan to no avail. Sakura is still trying to come to terms with Naruto being an Uchiha and her treating him like absolute shit, so Naruto's like, I'm not an Uchiha, I'm just Uzumaki Naruto. Even though he's actually Namikaze Naruto, but who really gives care about formality, eh? He's Naruto, Naruto's Naruto. That's it. That's all there is to it. even if he was Uzumaki, he doesn't necessarily have the red hair of an Uzumaki, which is something nobody really pointed out, because Karin, she's an Uzumaki, her hair's red. She's a full-blooded Uzumaki, actually. Naruto is half Uzumaki, yet he has no red pigmentation in his hair. Why? I don't know. Ask the freaking creator of the show. I'm not. I don't know what the creator's coming thinking of. So, anyways, the Demon Brothers were quickly dispatched. They weren't killed because Naruto he thinks they could do better. He thinks they could be like better people. They don't have to kill Tazuna. Instead, if they work with them, Naruto would proceed to say that he could convince the Hokage of the Leaf Village to allow them to join their ranks, and they won't be like pursued by someone that would like kill them off rip for failing this mission. In other words, Naruto is promising their protection for their service. And Demon Brothers are like, well, because as some of us may know, the Demon Brothers were actually Ozabuza. So the Demon Brothers were like, no, we won't join the village, but they would then proceed to say if they could save Zabuza from the tyrant Tazuna, then well, they would consider not attacking Tazuna anymore. Not just like considering it's not good enough. Then they were like, fine, we promise we won't attack Tazuna anymore. If you save Zabuza, we will be in your debt. That's it. Not to be like, alright, that seems like a deal. Then he would like hold his fist out for a fist bump, but they don't know what that is. And Naruto didn't even I know Naruto wouldn't know what a fist bump is until he met Killer B. But he does now. Why? Because I prefer the fist bump over a handshake. Anyways, pushing aside, they proceed to go on, and the Demon Brothers are, well, just watching them from the shadows, making sure no one tries to sneak attack them. Now, the Demon Brothers would probably meet up with Zabuza and Haku and say that the ninja accompanying Tazuna, they're actually here to help them out as well as Tazuna by taking out the Demon Brothers. Yeah, sorry about that little cut there. So the Demon Brothers would tell Zabuza about the team that's escorting Tazuna and that they're actually there to help them fight against Tazuna. So Zabuza can actually roll over the village in the waves. But Zabuza is like, it's all fine and dandy that they're here to help now, but I still have a mission. And the mission involves the head of Tazuna. If they are actually strong enough to help us, then they will be able to defeat me as well as protect the bridge builder. So, I'm still going to attack them regardless. But if they manage to defeat me, oh well. At least the bridge builder still lives for a little longer. And the more hope he has, all the better it'll be when I do kill him. As Zabuza begins to grin his most devilish grin. Anyways. Naruto, although he's usually lazy, is a bit serious this time around. And this time he actually has his eyes closed when he's using level 2 observation haki because, well, he doesn't need another slip up like last time with the Demon Brothers. And this time, he sees, like, the pattern of a giant sword swinging overhead trying to behead them. And literally at last second, Naruto says duck as soon as Kakashi says duck. Everybody, like, ducks in this giant sword, swings and embeds itself into the tree as Zabuza lands on it like a badass. Again, like, I don't care what anyone says. Zabuza's entrance was the most badass entrance in all of Naruto's history. But Kakashi would also look at Naruto because Naruto also pretty much yelled at the same time as him, duck. So, yeah. When I say Kakashi's keeping an eye on Naruto, I mean Kakashi's keeping an eye on Naruto. Anyways, Zabuza would say, we have promising, we have promising fresh meat here. We have an Uchiha, a Haruno, and a... Because I believe, Zabuza would know about all the Uzumakis being erased and the Namakazes being erased. So seeing Naruto's yellow hair and sensing all this chakra he has, he would figure out that he's a Namikaze and a Uzumaki. So he's like, we have a Uzumaki here. Interesting. I thought all of them were wiped out during the war. Upon hearing this, Naruto would slightly open his eyes just to make sure Kakashi wouldn't see him, as he would stare at Zabuza, directing as much bloodlust as he can straight towards him, and Zabuza would feel, he's like, ooh, this one's a tad bit feisty. Perfect. As he would perform the Hitmitsu, as he would start performing the Hitmitsu, Naruto would try to run at him before Kakashi stops Naruto. He would then reveal his Sharingan, and Naruto, his eyes would open, but his face would have that little shocked expression. Now, his back is turned towards Sasuke and Sakura and Tazuna, so... Well, Tazuna would know about Kakashi being Kakashi of the Sharingan, the copy ninja. And, well, Zabuza would also know that. But Zabuza would call him out as saying, Kakashi of the Sharingan. Kakashi, the copy ninja. Kakashi of the Sharingan. Or Kakashi the copy ninja. Sasuke would hear the word Sharingan and is like, wait, he has the Sharingan? And Naruto would be like, well, this is new. Then, proceeds to have the fight with Zabuza. Kakashi holding back, underestimating his opponent, gets trapped in a water prison. And Naruto is like, I figured this would happen. Because he pretty much predicted the movements of Kakashi and Zabuza. And he just watched the battle go. And he already knew that Kakashi was going to be in a water prison, so he already threw a explosive kunai at Zabuza, well, not Zabuza, but the water prison. And Zabuza is like, wait, when did I get there? Then, boom, big explosion. Zabuza has to retreat as Kakashi, he didn't actually have to hold his breath for so long. And Kakashi would look directly at Naruto. His eyes are still closed, but he knew Naruto was the one that threw that explosive kunai. So, Kakashi would then actually become a little more serious because Naruto pretty much saved him. And having a student save him, one student at that, just outright save him, was more than enough to damage not only his Prada as an Leaf Ninja, but his Prada General as their, leader. Remember, Naruto's about mid-high level Jonin, truth be told, if he were to actually go all out. But he's not going to go all out yet. Not yet. No. Not in this lifetime, buddy. Not yet. Now, as, there we go. Big relax moments. it. Now, Kakashi and Zabuza finish off their little battle as Zabuza gets hit with 2 Senbon directly in the neck, blocking 2 vital points. And these vital points actually tenses up the muscles in the body, making it seem like the body's dead while the heart's actually still pumping. The second needle, all it did was slow down the heartbeat to the point where the heart still pumps blood, but it's so weak that you can't really feel the heartbeat. Pause.